Hello, we are working on a butterfly today. The other night I did a project with Lisa, my eclectic life, and she did a pick 10, and this was my pick 10 project, and it was awful plain because it was all blue, so I'm adding this butterfly on it. So I thought that I would uh, finish decorating it, and I'm going to put some of this trim on it. I might do better with the yarn, but I'm going to try this first. We'll just wait for a few people to come in and see who comes in and wants to join in. Then I have another project that I want to do with some tin cans. So I'm going to do a quick video. Project that I want to do with some tin cans. Let me turn the volume down. I'm sorry. Hi, Becky. Hi, Eva. I'm doing an impromptu. We did this the other night in Lisa's pick 10, and it was so plain. So I decided that this clothespin in the middle looked like a butterfly. It was outer spacey, right? So I'm going to put some trim around it right now. Finish this thing up. See if I can't get it to looking a little bit better. And I'm going to display it on top of my cabinets up here above me. I got some kitchen cabinets installed here, and there's a space at the top to sit things, and I'm trying to put some of my artwork out, and display my artwork instead of sticking it all in a drawer. And this gives me a good opportunity to do that. I've got paint on my fingers, so don't be alarmed. It's just paint. I better get it off. Let me see. Think I'm okay, Terry. I got some red paint on me. I'm not hurt. Okay. Well, Becky, it's early, and that's why I came on early because I knew you were going to come on. But I won't be able to stay on for very long. I've got company. Hi, Zoe. And they all just went to Walmart. So while they're gone for a little bit, I thought, well, I'll do a quick little project and get my little art room fix here. I got to have a little bit of art today. I need art. I love doing my artwork. So yeah, this is going to work out real good. You can see the outline of it real good. Hi, Sherry. So what have you all been doing today? Anything? Anything? Tell me something. This is a good example of whenever you do any kind of art, there's never, it's, even though the game is over, doesn't mean your project has to be over. You can still continue to do things to your projects and improve them and make them better. So this is a good example. There's no right or wrong with your art and your creativity. It's all good. Sherry, I'm doing good. I've had a house full of company today since yesterday. So I've got some friends that just got back from a mission trip. They went to Costa Rica for 2 months. And then they went on vacation. But they're friends of mine from back up in Kentucky where we lived. We went to church together and hung out together. But anyway, they like to go down to Costa Rica for a mission trips. Yeah. Hi, Pat. How are you? I'm just finishing up this butterfly, Pat. And I think this trim will be perfect on it. And it's gluing down real good with this glue. This is Elmer's glue. Well, there's Janet. Hi, dear. Hi. Come in, come in, come in. I was just telling everybody that well, good. Glad you're doing better, Pat. I was just telling everybody I did this on Lisa's Pick 10 Monday night, and it didn't have the butterfly on it. It was just all blue, but it had this one on there. It had this on there, and it had all the background already on there, and it had the clothespin, and it just needed something. And Becky told me it was from outer space, and I kind of agreed. And so I added the butterfly just now, and the dark trim, and I think that'll look cute sitting up on the shelf. And I just used a cereal box. You know what I eat now. Hi, River City. Just saw you a few minutes ago. We were chatting in another chat. I think we all hang out at the same places. So anyway, I think that's good for that. If anybody wants to know, this is the kind of camera I got that Joe bought me. It's a Longitech ProStream webcam, and it's a C922X, and it was like about $69 on Amazon. Me too, River City. I am too. Janet, I'm good. I was just saying that I've got company here for the rest of the week, and they all went to Walmart. So I'm doing a quick stream on this thing, and I just finished this butterfly, and I'm going to do a quick art project with a tin can. But this is the camera that I'm using to stream my YouTube videos with. And there was another one. It was like a 920, or there was a 922 without the X, and it was more expensive than this, but it came with a little tripod. This one was an X, and it came without the tripod, and it was cheaper. This one was $69, and the one that comes with the tripod is like $99 or something like that. Hi, Cheryl. So I just wanted to show you. I like the camera. It seems to work fine. So far, I haven't had any problems after I set up. I wanted to show it to you because I'm going to throw the box away. Out it goes. So I'm going to sit this guy over there to dry now. And now we're going to work on this. What we can do, there's several ways you can decorate these cans, and there's no right or wrong in how you want to decorate it. When I was a kid, we would use yarn and wrapped it in yarn. I've seen them wrapped in the hemp rope twine. You can wrap it in ribbon. And I have a couple of cans that I've already decorated around here, and they look like this. This was a big green bean can, and I decoupaged it in pretty paper that I like that matches my room. So it's just a tin can, and I decoupaged it, and that's all I'm going to do to this one too. So they come in handy for paintbrushes and anything you got to put something in. And you can even use the big tall cans that you get like tomato juice in, or commercial size cans. And here's another example of a bigger can, and it's wrapped in a yarn. It's a floor yarn. It's a heavier yarn. It was something for like rugs or heavier fabrics, and it's a tweed. It's shades of two or three colors of green, but it was a yarn in a yarn format. So this is also in my room for more things. Whatever you want to put in there. And it makes your holder look nice. It's inexpensive. You're upcycling, recycling, and you're using your products up that you've got on hand. And let's see what else I got. This one here is a piece of paper, and there's the seam in the back, and I love that. I might have painted that paper. And this one's got my paintbrushes in it. Hi, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Becky. So, just to show you a few of my examples, and I thought we would decorate this one together. Joe's in the room. Say hi, Joe.
Hi, girls.
Oh, boy, thank you. He just brought me a present. He found these in the garage, and they're key rings. Mitsubishi. Oh, they're all kinds. What's this?
Sob.
Sob?
Mm-hmm.
A sob? They're car keychains. He probably got them at the flea market. And I'll show you what I do with these, because I think I have one right here. This is what I do with these guys. Looky there. For an art project, because the keychain's kind of fine, I mean, it's okay, and it's heavy for a nice keychain, but I didn't want the that emblem. Everybody said hi, Joe.
Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies.
But I took and put some of that E6000 glue in this circle, and then I laid on the beads. Let me see if I can get you a real good picture of the beads. There they are. So anyway, that makes a nice little key ring. So this will be another project as soon as I get me some more E6000 since Joe used it all up. Oh, he did. He got me some goo, shoe goo. Is that like E6000?
I think so. It's, leather, rubber, vinyl, canvas,
Okay.
shoe repair.
Well, anyway, we'll do that for another day. I'll promise you that for another day.
Good old Harbor Freight.
We like Harbor Freight. So anyway, I'm going to cover this can, and I'm going to try to pick out some collars that I like, and see what we can collar it with. Got to have some things that look good together. And I'll tell you what I'd like to do is get to the bottom of my pile. I haven't been into some of these books for a while, and the bottom ones are neglected because I use the books on the top and forget to go under. See what pops out at me. I'm into the blues right now, and this one don't have any blues other than that. It's more of a green, but it will work. I'll just use this one. I understand that, Cheryl. You've eaten and you want to go lay on the couch and close your eyes. That happens after you eat. I understand. Do you all have anything on your art table today or yesterday? Doing anything fun? I'm just going to tear this in some strips and decoupage it on here. Did you all know that paper has a grain to it? It tears better in one direction than the other. See how straight that is? I'm going to show it to you again. This way, vertical, it pulls straight, right? Look what happens when I pull it horizontally. It wants to go back down to this way. That means when they rolled the paper out on a big belt in the factory, it all went this direction versus horizontally. Little trivia for you. Oh, you have a Flocker's journal. Cheryl, do you have a channel or are you on Facebook? I'd like to see that. Yeah, isn't that something? Let me do it again. This is horizontally. I'm pulling it straight. Oh, it went that way, but it still wanted to go this way. It still went the other direction, didn't it? But when I go vertically, it goes straight. It went this way or this way horizontally. My mother taught me that. And it works the same way when you're tearing out coupons in a newspaper. One way tears, one way probably up and down, tears straighter than horizontally. One way or the other tears straighter. Now I'm just going to use plain old Elmer's glue, and I'm just going to put some glue on my can. And this particular can, I used a can opener that that opened it up sideways and broke the seal. So there's really no sharp ends. But if you did have a sharp edge, you'd want to put some masking tape or duct tape on it so that you don't cut your fingers accidentally later on. Oh, so 2 of you have a Flocker's journal. I'm going to have to Google that, okay? I'll Google it and check it out. Check that out. I got a little notebook here I put down little notes in. To watch. Things to watch. Okay. I'll look it up. Oh, okay. Okay. I have seen Melissa. I've seen 70 Acres. I have seen some of that. Yeah. I did one of her flippy books that had 3 parts, the head, the body, and the legs. I did one of those books. I don't know where it is at this right at this moment, but it might be. If I come across it, I'll show it to you sometime, Cheryl. Oh, newbie Cheryl, is that you? Okay, you're newbie Cheryl. Okay, okay. So anyway, I was going to look to see what kind of Elmer's glue I bought. It's just regular school glue. Regular school glue. And that's what I'm using. I put it in a little jar with my brush. And this is an old brush that won't be used for anything but glue now, which is fine. Gotta have a glue brush. So I'm going to take a straight edge and I'm going to put it right at the top of my rim of my can. And it makes a nice finishing edge there. And again, I used a can opener to open it from the side instead of the top. So there's no sharp edges. And it was some twisty can opener that Joe bought me. And it opens it from the side of the can. And it literally breaks the seal, and there's no sharp. It's got a rollover finishing edge, so it's not sharp. And again, I got red paint on my fingers. I'm going to try to get it off because it doesn't look nice. It looks like I've injured myself, but I have not injured myself yet. I'll say yet. See if I can't get some of that off. Yeah, that's better. And I also discovered, talking about hands, when I get finished out of here, I will go into the bathroom, and I've got a little green scrubby from the kitchen, one of those little green scrubbies to scrub the pans, and I scrub my hands with it, and it takes all my paint off. It does, it does. My dog's barking. I don't know why she's barking. My company might be coming home. So anyway, I'm just painting my can with glue. And let's see if I can't get in the picture. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. I don't know how I must hit it with my hand. So anyway, there's my camera. There's my can. So what's going on here? Oh, it didn't last long. Oh my. Well, so far, I don't know how long I've had it. It's not very old. Oh, my company's home. That's who I hear. I was just going to stay on for a little bit. And I was just doing this project for a few minutes. And I'll introduce you to my new assistant as soon as she gets in here. Jada can be my assistant. She's my little helper. So anyway, I just go to the edge of my can, and it leaves a nice finish and a nice edge. I'm going to shut my door.
Oh.
I'm streaming. You can plug it. So you can also get a can, any kind of can. This particular can was it had tomato sauce in it. It was spaghetti sauce can. So it's a little bit bigger than just a smaller can. It's a middle-sized can, but it's a perfect size for your pencils or paintbrushes or whatever you want to put on it. So doesn't that look nice? Decoupaged. And after I get it all down, I go over it a little bit with the glue, a little bit more, and there you go. There's your winner. Just go over it and rub it down pretty good with your brush. It's easier with a little bit bigger of a brush too, instead of a tiny, tiny brush. Hi, Barb. Look what we're doing. Would you like to do one of these with me sometime? It's just a recyclable can, a can with a piece of scrapbook paper. We used to do these things when we were kids too. So this is an old project. I'm glad I got that red off my finger because I've been putting it on here. I had red paint a minute ago. I'm doing a thumb transfer there instead of an image transfer. Glass jars. Well, that they're fine. Yeah. Glass jars are good, and pickle jars and jelly jars. Yeah, this is my jelly jar. Yeah. That'll work. That'll work too. We used to do these things when we were kids, and at Christmas time, and do them in Christmas colors and give them to our grandparents. We did. Now that's an old story, Betty. For me to remember that, that is old. Yeah, buddy. It's getting sticky now. We're getting down to the sticky part. There's my assistant just in time. Jada,
Uh-huh.
say hi, girls.
Hi, girls.
This is my little adopted niece. She is on vacation and down here with me. She just got back from a mission trip in Costa Rica. No, Holly, I just came on early, about 6 o'clock. I was just getting in an hour to put in before Becky comes on, but Becky said that she's not going to be able to come on tonight. But Jada, how old are you now?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old. And what kind of missionary work did you do in Costa Rica?
Well, this time, well, my sister started, so basically in Costa Rica, the kids can't really have books because there's really no libraries around, and if there is, they're like $30 a book. So my sister started a ministry, and, so she'll get books, that are Spanish, and then she'll start a library at schools. So it's just like they get a book and they return it once they're done. And then my mom and dad have a ministry where, in Costa Rica, kids can't go to school if they don't have uniforms because kids have to have uniforms in Costa Rica to go to school. There's no school without uniforms. So my mom and dad get uniforms and they give them to a bunch of children all over Royal Costa Rica so they can go to school. And yeah, that's what we did.
I'm writing a note to everybody while you were talking. The girls furnished books, school books for children in 4 different schools. Got a heart. Yeah. Hi, Janet. Janet, that's her name. She's talking to Janet. This one's Janet right
Oh,
here.
I thought she was calling me Janet.
No, she was calling. No, they've already said hi to you. They said hi, Jaden. It's Jada, but it's DAAH for Jada. But anyway, Holly said hi, Jada.
Hi.
And that's okay, Holly. And so they're calling you Jada. That's fine. But they furnished school books for 4 different schools, 3 big schools and 1 little home school or a small school. It was a 1-room schoolhouse that had like, I can't remember if she said 9 or 11 children in the school.
I think that it was about 9, yeah, and it was a 1-room schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was like, I think 1st graders all the way to up like 5th grade all together in one class.
Right. In one, can you imagine the old-fashioned 1-room schoolhouses still in population today in 3rd world countries? They are. So, and they said that there was one kid that her daddy brought him to school every morning, and he had to do a tightrope walk across a river on a single It was a single rope, two ropes where he did a tightrope and had an upper rope to hang on to. They walked across it just to take the children to school.
Every single day.
A raging, flowing river.
Yeah, it was really
That was at
dangerous.
the one-room schoolhouse.
Luckily, we didn't have to go across that.
Yeah. But the Jada and her sister did the school books, and then her mom and dad raised money to buy uniforms for children to go to school with. They can't go to school without a uniform because of the poverty and that way there's no discrimination on clothing, and if somebody dresses better than another,
Yeah.
there's no discrimination in the clothing, so they all wear uniforms, and if you don't have a uniform, you can't go to school.
It's forbidden.
Yeah.
They will not let you.
So they raised, and I think they dressed over 700 children this year.
Yep.
They were down there for 2 months. So, yeah, that's what they did. So anyway, guys, I think Becky is not going to be on tonight. She's tired, and she got up early this morning, and she's been working her fingers to the bone. Bless her heart. I know she's tired. I know she's tired. So she needs a little rest. And I've got my company here with me this evening, and I just wanted to come on and do a little quick video and show you how you can do a can inexpensively for yourself to put your pens and pencils in, and clean your desk up a little bit like that. Well, thank you, Kathy. Hi, Kathy. I didn't see you come in. Yeah, this family, they come down here twice a year, and they pit stop with us, with me and Joe, and then they usually go from here to Costa Rica. It's cheaper to fly out of Miami than to fly out of Kentucky. Yes, for the same reason, Holly. Yes, but down there in Costa Rica, they for some reason the uniforms that they have to wear are extremely expensive.
Yeah, and it's a really poor country, so they don't have a lot of money. It's like $60 for one uniform.
Thank you,
and
Cheryl.
They still have to pay for shoes and socks.
Yeah, sometimes if they have any extra money, they'll go ahead and buy socks too.
Yeah.
But they haven't gotten to the shoes yet. They just do, at least they do the uniforms. So usually, and most of the time, they give each child 2 sets so they can have a clean set and a dirty set, and not miss school. So, but that's what they do. And I have a funny feeling that their ministry is going to expand. And if you are interested in their website, it's Hope for the
Harvest.
Is it all one word?
Yes, Hope, number 4, the Harvest.
.com or org. .org. .com.
And well, it's just Hope for the Harvest.
If you look this up on Facebook or on the internet, that's their mission.
And you guys can donate money.
Yeah, they'll donate. Anybody can donate money to them. But they're growing. They started this organization themselves, and this is the 2nd year you went down.
Yes.
For the uniforms.
Yes, for the uniforms.
So they've doubled this year. Last year when they went, I think they clothed over 500 kids, but this year they hit 700. And every time they go down, they are reaching further and further into the country. And but anyway, guys, I've been on for about an hour, and I just wanted to come on and show you a quick project. If you get bored tonight, maybe you'll open up a can and peaches and eat the peaches and make you a can holder. And you can do the same thing with jars. Jars, you could decoupage your jars and paint your jars too. Yep. So anyway, we got to go in there and get groceries put away and get dinner started for everybody. Let me show them your slime.
Okay, be careful. It's a little bit
Oh, maybe I should have let her show you the slime. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Show them your slime. She made some slime today. I was wondering where all that glitter came from. Actually, there wasn't a mess. It was all in the garbage can.
Yeah, I did this over it.
Okay. This is made out of glue. Thank you, guys. Glue and what else? Baking soda?
Glue, baking soda, and contact lens solution.
And a little bit of water, yeah.
Yeah, and a little bit of water. And glitter.
Show it to them again. It's called slime, and it's a hot toy for kids. It makes a mess. No, it doesn't make a mess. Actually, it's just something you squish.
The only way they can make a mess is if it gets stuck on your carpet.
Yeah, that would be a mess.
Yep.
But she's got a nice little jar to keep it in.
I have 3 slimes here.
All right, that's enough slime, kiddo. Okay, guys, we're going to go. So, thanks for stopping in and seeing me.
Bye.
And I'll talk to you soon. As soon as I can stream it again, I'll do it again. Okay. See y'all later.
You want me to stop it?
Yeah. Click.